So hi, it's another week, yet another new episode of Youth Baraza kama kawaida. And this is a Let's Voice podcaster. First, I want to say thank you to each and everyone who has been supporting us. Kuanzia tuanze. We are seeing your feedback. We appreciate your feedback. Kindly do not forget to follow our social media platform. That is as a Let's Voice podcaster. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, Facebook, kila mahali. Na kama kawaida sikuagi peke yangu, niko na guest. And today I have two amazing guests who will be joining me shortly. But first, let me give them inaitwa nini? Opportunity ama chance ya kila mtu ajiintroduce yeye ni nani na anashughulikia nini. Ladies first ama tuanze kwa huko.
Ladies first, men in front.
Sawa. Hi, karibu sana. Kindly tell us majina yako ni gani and what you do.
Hi, my name is Amina Kassim. I'm founder and director of Lovingabled organization. I'm the founder and director of Lovingabled organization, an organization that helps support autistic children and their families.
On my left.
All right. Thank you. My name is Javan Rollins. The founder and the team leader at Mustard Seed CBO Kenya, a grassroots community-based organization that was initially based in Homa Bay. What we do is environmental conservation, youth empowerment, and impacting communities of social marginalization. Right now, we are in the plans and the processes of registering in Mombasa to also see how we can impact and change the society in Mombasa as well.
Thank you so much and karibuni, na kama nilikuwa sijasema leo tunaongelea nini. Today we will be talking about health and well-being. Generally tunaongea masuala ya afya, mentally, emotionally, physically, how we can be fitter, how at least tunaweza fanya kwamba tunasaidiana when it comes to health matters. Okay, nataka tuanze kwanza. Amina, for you to be considered uko healthy, pengine kwa uelewa wako mdogo, mtu akisema Amina iko healthy, mtu anamaanisha nini?
It doesn't have to be about not being sick. Like health, it's about your mental health, how you carry yourself. It's all about your general well-being. Vile ambavyo you take care of yourself, you prioritize yourself and all that.
Javan.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Very okay.
Nikikuuliza are you okay na pengine what do you think?
Kuniuliza am I okay is just the state of being neutral. I have no worries, no stress. I'm just at the position of being neutral to everything.
Okay, yeah. How do you prioritize your health? Naona sasa we are in an environment where eating healthy tuko county ambayo junk food ziko kila mahali. But for you to prioritize your health, ni vitu gani ambavyo unaangalia kwa kisha kwanza ya kwamba you are prioritizing your health?
I eat a balanced diet. I also schedule rest time in between my work. Like vile ambavyo na schedule meetings, ndio hivyo ambavyo na schedule rest time yangu. Like kama tuseme Monday to Wednesday, utanipata niko within work schedule nini. But on Thursday and Friday, I'm off. So I also try to keep myself away from stress. Things that will stress me, things that will bring me burnout. I stay away from that.
Javan.
Yes.
Wanaume sana. We are in a society where men are labeled and you are okay. Mentally, physically, emotionally, when it comes to work. Anyway, we don't show the weakest part. Sana. How do you make sure that you as a man are okay when it comes to your mental health and your well-being in general?
All right. First of all, we have to acknowledge that just by being a man, you are never okay.
As a man, you're never okay.
As a man, you're just never okay.
What do you mean?
So, because the society expects the man to provide everywhere, not just provision in the house, but even while you're walking outside there, if anybody sees a man, they see a provider. In terms of even a lady, if she's in a, let's say you are walking with a lady and then something happens, she expects you, whether you are a relative or a friend, she expects you to provide the security. She expects you to just be the, I don't know, the messiah, if I have, for lack of a better one. So the society already expects us to provide a lot, and that brings the aspect of us always being in a state where somebody expects something from you, and that already makes us not okay 24/7. So when you say, we talk about men being okay, it's just trying. We have to acknowledge and accept that they are never okay, and we just need to understand them. So it's just a state where somebody has to try and be okay. And trying to be okay means just staying away from stress that you can avoid. You know, there are those that I would call stress that you can't avoid, and then there are those that you can avoid. So just by staying away from those that you can't avoid is the aspect of trying to be okay. Yeah.
Ni vitu gani ambavyo mtu anafaa avoid? Ni stress gani ambayo mtu anafaa avoid?
To me, it comes with the needs. We have the basic need and we have the second needs. So when all basic needs you cannot avoid. So there's, at the end of the day, they're all stress, because I have to dress every day, I have to eat every day, I have to sleep every day. So sleeping, I need a shelter. All those are stress that I can't avoid. So I live within their means. But now the stress that I can avoid, the second two ones now, where I would want to say, I have to go see a friend, I have to party, I have to do this. These are stress that we can avoid. And that is what brings the state of, or the mindset of us being okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Amina, umesema according to understanding, being healthy kumaanisha pia ni mtu kujiondoa na kuepusha stress, kujiepusha na stress, that is. How do you make sure that unajiepuka na hizo stress, you as Amina?
You know, like, huwezi kuepuka stress, like fully kuepuka stress. But kuna vitu ambavyo, like, you have to prioritize them. Kuna vitu ambavyo, like, si necessary kwako kufanya. Any, kama tuseme, like,
leisure things, starehe, kujipeleka vacation when you are not in a position to. Vitu kama hivyo.
Yeah, vitu kama hivyo.
Okay.
So like hizo haziavoid. Lakini kuna zile ambavyo ni necessary. Kama tuseme school stuff. You have to focus on that. Hata kama they give you stress, lakini you have to focus on it and find a way ambayo like you can ease stress.
Okay. Javan, what are some of healthy mechanisms, coping mechanism as a man? Unajua najaribu kuangalia when society where men are subjected, tumesema lazima you are okay because you have ABCD to deal with. But according to what zinaitwa ni coping mechanism, kuhakikisha kwamba mtu you are uko neutral, hauko depressed na hauji overwork sana.
One, the first and the most important is just living within your means. You just live within your means, where you're not copying anybody. You are not trying to live somebody's lifestyle. You're just living within your means. That is where you will have your own set principles. Because, for example, we're in a state where even eating 3 meals a day today is becoming very stressful. So as Javan, if my coping mechanism would be, I do 2 meals a day, already that will help me avoid some stress of kuna mtu nimemwona ikifika lunch time or ikifika saa 4 yeye ana chai ya saa 4. Kuna mtu anakunywa chai asubuhi saa 4 akule lunch tena kunywa chai saa 10. So if I want to live like that person and I cannot manage, already it's going to pressure me, it's going to give me a lot of stress. So another thing is just being you, not trying to do something because somebody tells you to do. For example, I always like giving this example. As Javan, I have never tasted alcohol. I have never tasted alcohol.
Should we trust that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can. I always say, you have the right to believe me or not, but I have never tasted alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And not because I cannot afford even a bottle of alcohol, but it's because my principles that have set on me. Why should I drink this alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
Yet I see somebody straining to drink that alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't mean that they always wanatuchongoa kitobia. Wewe mwenye ukunywi pombe mbona uendeshi gari? Pesa za pombe umepusha nunua.
I'm expecting you gonna mention kama sita hivi.
Yes. Ni ile tu the little that we have, I would not want to share it with alcohol at the same time. So I would rather put it on something else that I think is going to help me, that is going to benefit me in some way, or an investment, however small it is. It will help me. So I think, Mimi, I have been living according to me. And that is one thing that is really helping me. And I've seen other people who are living according to them. Mtu anakunywa pombe, yes, but utapata anakunywa pombe once in a week.
Kwa uwezo wake. Okay.
They're not doing it kwa sababu, sisi ni rende, nifika Friday, can we go drink? Where you end up spending, let's say even every Friday mtu ana end up spending 10,000. Na ame spend 10,000, but during the week, this guy is stressed. Ajui tena atapata another 10,000 wapi hapo.
You maintain your lifestyle.
So at some point hiyo pia inaleta stress. Ndio unapata mtu anaenda kuanza kuingia kwa tamaa kwa sababu sasa anakosa ile pesa. And even ndio ana deteriorate mpaka to the point unapata sasa anashindwa sasa ku maintain what the normal lifestyle sasa.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, how do you balance between work plus lifestyle to just to ensure kwamba you're not burnout, avoid burnout? How do you balance?
I set breaks in between. Like, just like I said, I have time ambayo najiwekea mimi mwenyewe. Hii ni yangu ya kupumzika. And if my plate is full, to say like I have so many things to do, naona hapa siwezi. I just set a break. I rest, napumzika mimi mwenyewe. And then I engage in things that I love. Maybe sometimes writing, I do poetry, I write poems, or maybe I bake. But I just make sure my work life doesn't come in between my lifestyle. Even online, I have like 2 accounts. My work account haiko like haiambatani na vitu ambavyo na post in my other account. My personal account. So yeah.
Hivyo tu. Na make sure kwamba kila kitu kina time yake ana masaa yake ya kufanya. How should one balance between just to avoid you to just to make sure you are okay mentally, you are not drained? How unajua kwa nje people are doing a lot. You can find one person lakini unampata kila mahali kwa starehe, kwa nini na nini. At the end of the day unakuja kupata mtu anagonjeka na ni fatigue. Just to avoid, how should one balance lifestyle, kazi, family, maisha? Javan, how do you balance?
Okay, it comes with doing what you love most. You prioritize what you love most. For example, I always like using my examples. I'm no longer employed right now because I realized employment gives me a lot of pressure. Because you are expected to be in a space between 8 a.m. where you have to wake up before 8. So you're going to be in that space from 8 to 5. It doesn't mean employment is bad. But if it's giving you pressure, for me it was giving me pressure because I am an event organizer. I am a community activist, you know. And therefore there are things I need to do for the society. I don't have that time to do it, you see. So I felt like, why not follow my passion? Why not pick on the things that I prioritize? So right now I do what I love in terms of event management and planning. So when I plan an event, I don't even realize it's a job or it's work. It's something that I'm doing for fun. You know, ni kama nacheza. Like at the end of the day, it's bringing something to the table. You get? So in that way, I think if we can balance in that point, even if it is work, even at work, can we go for those jobs that we love doing? For me, if somebody would employ me in the marketing space, I will do that with all my heart. But again, if you employ me in a space where I sit in the office the whole day, I don't love that. It to just to be pressurizing me and everything. So I think first of all, it starts with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then going forward again, it's like I say, it's not just living within your means. Don't do something because you see somebody doing it. So usiende gym kwa sababu umeona mtu anaenda gym.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to stress you because you have to pack again your time within that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say hata saa zingine daktari akwambie you need exercise. Exercise does not mean necessarily you have to just be at the gym for some time. Unajifinya na ile time kidogo uko nayo. It even means just walking to work. I have a friend who walks all the way from Kisauni all the way to Nyali every day kwa sababu anafanya exercise. So it's also just how you decide to align what you do.
Mm-hmm. Then we can take a short break. Ndio director. Tunaendelea bado. Before to take a short break, Amina, lifestyle yako especially the generation. We are not prioritizing being mental health sana huku kwetu. What is your take on that? Unakuta mtu she's 19, 20, 22, 23, pressure ya mitandao, pressure ya maisha ya sasa, mtu anasahau kujiprioritize. At the end of the day mtu inakuja ina hunt baadaye. What can you tell us, our generation? Anyone who's watching us there?
What I tell them is just live according to any uwezo wako, ishi ndani ya uwezo wako. Yani wewe mwenyewe vile ambavyo waweza uka-afford fanya. There's a friend of mine actually, like not a good friend but a friend of mine. She stresses her mom so much.
Unataka?
Like akikuwa na someone uses an iPhone. Yeye pia yutaka iPhone. But ukiangalia the situation back at home,
haimruhusu kupata iPhone.
Yeye kupata iPhone. So she does things ambazo they go against dini yenyewe, against herself, vile ambavyo wafaa uwe kama msichana wa Kiislamu. But what I tell them, wewe jiweke katika msingi yako na like don't go against the boundaries ambazo umejiwekea just to be like someone else. Kwa sababu it can cost you, because yeye tayari ishamcost. She made her mom sick because of stress.
Okay, Javan, before we go for a short break, how do you cultivate a positive mindset and outlook on life? A positive mindset when approaching anything, when it comes to work, your personal growth, kama nizo kurelate na watu pia. Unaamkaje asubuhi unasema this is how my, unajua unaweza kumka asubuhi na kisirani tu, unamka asubuhi siku imeharibika from 4. How do I make sure that hii siku yangu nimeitengeneza at least iko positive?
I borrowed that from my mentor. How you start your day depends on how you want it to be and the mindset that you have. There is power in mindset. There is power in what comes through your mouth. So before even you speak it out, you've already thought about, my day is a bad day. Can we focus? Let's not focus on the problem, which is not paying rent. Can we focus on how will I get money to pay this rent? And getting this money is nitoke niende nitafute hiyo pesa. Sio kukaa hapo kwa kitanda kujiambia sijalipa rent. Yes, haujalipa, that is the truth. But now, can you take a loan to pay that rent? Can you call your friends to help you get money to pay that rent? Can you go work? Can you go, like at least find a solution or a reason that can back up the problem? But don't focus on the problem. That is what I always advise the youth. Because when we focus on the problem, we realize that we stay there for the longest time. And at the end of the day, what we need is
a solution, not a problem.
Yes. So, even if ukae hapo 1 year, 10 years, that is why I always tell people, most of ladies and men who cry a lot when they have been heartbroken and everything. It's okay to be heartbroken. But if the longer you stay there, the more you're doing a disservice to yourself, to your mind, to your health. You need to be positive. The positive mentality, that is what will help you and will keep you going. And that is what is going to support you even as an individual. Yeah. So for me, what works for me a lot there is just being positive. I'm always positive about everything. Even the negative things that happen to my life, I know there is a positive thing to it. Because again, they always say, not every negative start or ending it will remain like that for the rest of it. Kitu moja kinaweza fanyika vibaya, kizuri kuja.
Okay, we are taking a short break, but we'll be right back. Before tuende, lakini I'd like to remind people, about to remind our viewers ya kwamba our social media platform ni @Let's Podcaster. Kila mahali, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. Hakikisha kwamba umetufollow, umelike, umeview, umeshare, and I will be right back after the break.
In every great structure lies a story of strength. A story built on trust, innovation, and resilience. From the coast of Kenya to every corner of the nation, Mombasa Cement stands as the backbone of progress. With world-class technology, sustainable energy solutions, and unwavering commitment to quality, we build more than walls. We build possibilities. Powered by renewable energy, driven by excellence, trusted by millions. Mombasa Cement, strength that builds the nation.
We are back from the short break. This is Let's Voice Podcaster. Our topic ni health and wellbeing. As usual, I'm your host Salim. Wakati wa break tunaongea mambo mengi, but now I want to talk about unajisikia you're not okay na unataka kutafuta usaidizi. Let's say ni stress is your cause. I mean, have you ever found yourself stressed to an extent unataka usaidizi from mtu nje, not wewe kujiconsult mwenyewe?
Yeah. So there's a time I was so stressed when at the time I started my organization. And then the response, like si kila mtu alikuwa positive about it. I was told you're too young for this. I was told whatever that you're doing, how would have come back? And I was like, why are they telling me this? Something in me ananiambia you can do it. Something in me ananiambia maybe they are right. So at that time, nilikuwa najipata tu I'm thinking so much. But I confided in my friend, but pia hiyo confiding in her, she gave me the advice that I needed, but I still needed to talk to someone. So I talked to a coach, and the words that she told me, she gave me encouragement, and from then mpaka sahi mahali nimefika, all I can say, hata mtu akwambie nini, just focus on what you want to do.
Plus reaching out was important to you. Javan, at what point should I consult or should I seek help when it comes to matters concerning health?
A tough question, because it's at what point. But for me, I think at all the points.
Usingoje mpaka your breaking point.
At all the points. As long as you're comfortable. Yes, I think what is important is you being okay. And if talking to somebody makes you be okay, talk. What are you afraid of? Talk. I want to tell you, I'm where I am today because I talk. If I have a problem, as long as my mind tells me, talk to so-and-so. In fact, I don't have a specific person that I would talk to. I will open up to anybody I want. I don't care. Okay, I see what is good and leave what is bad, because at the end of the day, not everybody will advise you the right way. So we mwenyewe pick what you think is good. Then people have the fear of, I will talk to so and then they will go share it outside there.
You trust peer.
Yeah.
Should I trust everyone, anywhere?
For me, as long as you know it's not something that can negatively impact your life. For example, you are not at this point, hauonyeshi uchi wako kwa mtu. It's not bad. Talking to somebody, kwambia mtu jana nililala njaa, and naomba unisaidie. Akikwambia hana sawa, akikupea sawa. Kwa sababu si hata huku nje watu wanatembea na wanaomba na si wanapewa. Kwani what's the difference between you and them? We are all human beings. The only thing is Mungu kuna venye ametuweka kila mtu. So like me talking to people is the right thing to do. Feel free to talk as long as you can talk. For those, I have met friends who are introverts and they don't want to open out and they end up killing themselves or it ends up being worse. So they talk to you when it's already worse. So sambona to what they could worse. Talk. So me, as long as there's a problem and you cannot solve it on your own, ongea na mtu anangoja tu umwambie usaidie.
Okay. Amina, hiyo isha kuongea. Do you think we have enough support from our friends when it comes to afya yako sasa, let's say the mentally part of it? Do you think as a society, kama jamii, tuna watu ambao tunawaamini vya kutosha?
Not everyone. And that strong support system. Is a pattern like a group of friends. They're friends not for the right reason. To say they met in school, their interests zinaweka pamoja. Like an example is I set up a friendship in anyhow friends for the wrong reasons. When maybe they're friends kwa sababu huyu akisikia jambo la huyu anaongea mwenzake. Ile marafiki wa kusengenya. So unapata imefika point sasa imekufika wewe, you can't tell that friend kwa sababu unaogopa.
Unajua tu whatever will confide kitafika kwa wengine.
Itafika kwa wengine. But that is tuseme a small percentage. What I think is there are good friends. You just have to look wale ambao you can trust the person, they can help you in whatever way that you're in.
Okay. Javan, what are the common misconceptions about mental health that you'd like to address?
One, that mental health is rare.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
In fact, I think according to research, 1 out of every 4 people have mental health issues. Yeah, so that's a misconception that I really think we really need to walk over and understand that. The first thing is about understanding that stress and mental health, those who are mentally unstable exist. So as a society, how do we support them? You get, because you will realize somebody will call you not in a normal, like for example for me, I'm always very keen with late night calls. So the moment I see any late night call from anybody, then I always assume there's only been a problem and they need my help. So I will do everything within my means to make sure that I reach out to them and get to hear what they wanted to say. So it's just acknowledging that there is that. Another thing, maybe to talk on behalf of the boy child, another misconception is there is how men are viewed in terms of masculinity. And I would want to tell a boy, a man, a father outside there, it's okay not to be okay. And even if it means crying, sometimes I lock myself in my room and cry. As a man. The society does not expect that. You see, even Amina is laughing.
Yeah, because
even Amina is laughing. But for me, it's the right thing to do if it's going to release me. And trust you me, saa zingine nikijilock kwa room yangu nilie, nikimaliza hivi, naona solutions.
Okay.
Initially labda zilikuwa tu blocks kidogo, lakini nikimaliza hivi naona solutions. Nasema nikienda niongee na mentor wangu, I have a female mentor who is really supporting me. Nikienda nimwambie tu, hey mentor, unajua nini, sijalipa rent. Sijalipa rent. She may not give me that money at some point. Ashainipea, yes, but she may not give me that money at time. Okay, how are you spending your day? And you will realize maybe nimekuwa nikispend my day without kwenda ku hustle. Listen, then you expect your rent kukujia hapo kwa kitanda kwenye huko. And you get out there. And solutions tu zinaendelea. Natoka hivi unasikia kuna road show fulani. We are going to run a road show. Nusu ya rent imeingia. Unatoka hivi tena unapiga saa hizo sasa napiga masimu nikiwa mzee natafuta wera. That is how things turn out. So it's okay not to be okay for a month, and I would want to plead with the society, more so our sisters, mothers, like dada zetu na mama zetu, watuelewe as a man. It's okay not to be okay. Sinione nikiwa siko sawa uanze kufeel ni kama huu ni mnyonge ati because ako na stress kidogo, ni you are weak. Just support her the way you can. Okay. And kudos to every female outside there who is supporting a man.
To add on the misconceptions ambazo ziko huku nje, it's that young people, they don't have strength.
Okay, usanta kuuliza vile mtoto mdogo, huna watoto, huna nyumba, ulipi rent, stress za kazi gani mtoto mdogo?
You don't have responsibility, stress watu just focus na masomo. How masomo yenyewe
ni stress.
Sababu you have to submit assignments, you have to wake up when the shule, and also there are so many things that stress us young people, lakini in the society are turning a blind eye on that. To a point, unapata so many suicide cases right now.
Watoto.
Yes, kama last week there's a boy who is 15 years old, only 15, and he committed suicide. 3 days before he committed suicide, I reminded his aunt. He was telling her, I'm not okay, I'm not okay. And then, wherever you're in Dogo, just focus on that. And now the aunties keep people. Why did I listen to that? So,
watoto dogo pia wana stress. Ambao uliparent stresses na hujai kuona miss call za agent 3. Stress za kazi gani wewe Amina mtoto mdogo? Lakini we are in a society, I think we are trying as much as we can to kujaribu kuacha kunormalize kwamba si lazima. Unajua mtu akisikia mental health anadhani mtu ana chizi. Mtu huku kwetu sana mtu kwamba hata katika jamii ya Swahili mental health ni ugonjwa ambao sio ugonjwa wa sasa, ule si ati mental health inakuwa considered as ugonjwa on its own, of which we need to work on it as a society. So the physical part of it sasa, watu wenye ambao ni overweight, watu ni vibonge, watu wafaa wende gym, kina producer kule nyuma, watu wafaa wende gym. At what point should one feel like unashika? When it comes to physical health sasa, mtu unafaa Javan, what do you think about going to gym, exercise, eating good kwanza ni vipi? Kukula good food expensive ama?
Mimi sijaelewa. Labda mimi nakusaidia.
I mean eating good food ni chakula gani kizuri according to your understanding when it comes to physical health?
According to what I hear, not what I practice.
You don't practice?
I don't practice. I don't eat health.
You don't eat healthy? No. Then you are junks?
Maybe I won't say I'm a junk person. Like I don't eat actually. Still kabisa. But I have to eat 3 meals a day.
So when we are talking about healthy people, tunafaa tukweke kando kidogo basi. Because you are not eating healthy. What's the problem labda pengine? Kitu gani ambacho nadhani kinachangia you are not eating good, you are not eating healthy? Habits? Mazoea. You don't love yourself?
I love myself so much. But the argument that when I'm my aunt, Islam hali mpaka story. Kisikia hali ya kashiba. That's the argument I base on.
But
lakini
chokweli
I kind of feel I have a problem.
Of which you should seek help now. the aim of the podcast ni tunaona matatizo au tunatafuta solution. Javan, do you eat healthy?
That is how I was throwing that mantle.
Because you are the problem.
For me, I don't know what it means to eat healthy. Because the way I have been raised, raised from a humble family. I thank God we are today lalanja.
But you are eating what was available. Okay.
God has always provided. So namka asubuhi kuna breakfast, it has always been there. But now when ni mkubwa saizi, I think I borrow what Amina anasema. I eat nisikia njaa. Mimi saizi hata nitoke kunywa breakfast saizi, nisikie njaa saa 2.
Utakula tena. Bisa mtamata.
Sasa sijui kama hiyo ndio kukula healthy ama nini, lakini
kuna mtu kule anachangia kwa sababu ni za food.
Siku kunywa breakfast, sijakula lunch, ikifika sasa ndio utakula. Na si eti staki ama si eti hakuna chakula, ni ile tu ni kujipata. Sasa pia kutafuta maokoto. You are too busy the whole day.
Nashtuka nafika usiku sasa.
Time imesonga.
So
that is eating healthy. I think I need to attend that.
Eating healthy kuna pattern.
Ama utueleze.
If it's I'm not hiyo nini lakini mimi I eat what I see here. Front mbele ndo nakula. But according to my little understanding is that eating healthy means unakula breakfast which is balanced. Kama it's lunchtime you eat a balanced food, proteins, vitu vote. Kama ni usiku unakula chakula ambacho unafaa. Kuna topic tulifanya nyuma unaweza kwenda kuangalia nutritionist alikuwa na a breakdown na kwamba what you're supposed to eat breakfast, lunch nini. Hapa sote hapa tuko na matatizo ya ku. It's not eating healthy. It's not
stress.
Hectic.
It's another stress. It's bringing mental health stress.
No mental health stress. Lakini sasa ndo uko mbele sasa ndo mtakuja mtatafuta magonjwa sasa. Of not. Unaona sasa kumbe tuna matatizo hapa ya kula. We just eat what is available and at that time about what on spend. Have you ever considered do you exercise? Go to gym maybe? You don't?
Uko awali nilikuwa naifanya because of peer pressure.
Watu kwa natafuta 6 pack.
Natafuta mikono imefura vizuri. But nilikuja kurealize that's a waste of time. About exercise, when I feel tired, nimechoka, mwili iko na uchovu, I will run, nipande stairs, nishuke, just the simple ones. But nikifeel tu niko sawa,
you don't exercise.
Sitaki kujistress.
Is it tunasema nini? Do you feel like you not exercising uko sawa ama maybe you need to? For the sake of your health, you're okay.
Okay, according to me, I feel niko sawa.
Because
even the last time I went for my health checkup, I was told I'm okay. So I was advised, yes, ni vizuri tu kwenda exercise. So niko sawa. But so mimi sionangi ikiwa big challenge. Okay. But if there's need, nikisikia nimetoka na uchovu. So
mpaka ngoje kwanza umechoka ndio ufanye exercise. Okay, Amina, have you ever considered yourself? Tushajua tatizo la kwamba Amina, you're not eating healthy, you're not eating at all, you eat just because you have to wake up tomorrow ufanye kazi na you need that energy, that's why you're eating. That's the problem of which you need to approach this too. Have you ever consider kwenda gym? Kuna vizuri na matatizo.
I've never considered
mazoezi. Si lazima gym lakini the simple tasks.
Like maybe I say hizo kutoka hizo whatever that I do, running errands, that is enough exercise. And you know, like we Mombasa people love the easy way.
Maisha so cheap. I got the stress.
So utapata mtu they're supposed to do exercise, lakini amesikia there's a certain tea ukinunua ukinywa, you will
detox.
You will go for that. It's expensive. Yes, it's expensive.
Utalipa 8,000 ya majani chai, lakini 3,000 ya gym mtu haulipi. Ama ya exercise. Mimi huwa nasema matatizo yangu ndo gym yangu. I have a lot of problems. Hizo ndo gym zangu. That is where I exercise kwa sababu if I have to pay rent, nitajistress na nita lose weight. But I don't exercise. My producer, do you exercise? Where, when, how? unakulaga tu junk food. Tukimalizia swali ni lile, what are some of your favorite ways to incorporate physical activity in your daily routine? Amina amesema yeye running errands hiyo ni exercise yake tosha. Na umesema mpaka ungoje kunini. Can we find a way where we can normalize being healthy?
Because I think that Amina amesema running errands. Like me, I do a lot of things. In a day, hautapata nimekaa one place for more than 2 or 3 hours. Hiyo hata iwe ni Sunday, siku gani, I move a lot. So I think that again is idea for more exercise. And I think watu wenye wanakosa kupata, according, I don't know if this is just an analogy, but watu wenye wanakosa kukua na good fitness ni ule mtu amekaa tu, amerelax tu, anakula tu, you know. But for me, I move around. So I think that is enough exercise for me, and it's keeping me a little fit. So that advice should be to ule mtu mwenye ameshinda amekaa. See, aamke, kama amekaa ni sawa, but aamke afanye exercise at least.
Now, does it matter if, let's say, you have a partner who is not healthy when it comes to physical health? Or let me just rephrase my question. What is the impact of having not a well-being partner? Ama mtu ambaye hajahili tuseme, ama mtu ambaye yuko depressed, impact yake kwa mtu kama yuko maisha ni gani? Negative, positive?
Kwa negative.
Negative.
I'm this person who is driven by positivity. I think there's even a point in time I had to talk about it. Just because nilikuja napata mamangu amepiga watoto wetu, home is down. So I feel that environment is so negative. I had to leave and niende nitafute maisha kivyangu. So that positivity runs within me. So any environment, even with my partner, as simple as yeye kuboeka or yeye
affects
me.
Okay.
It can make me get out of that stress. Imagine hapo sawa basi kama we cannot, if it's something, because I always like people focusing on the solution. Don't focus on the problem. So the moment you're stressed because of problem, can we find a solution to that problem so that stress can be, and if it's beyond our means, why don't we find an average way of balancing it? So yes, it really impacts on the partner side, and it's very important if your partner is well.
Amina, you have as Amina una marafiki ambao are not okay?
I do.
Ambao labda tuseme they are still studying, trying to tutafuta maisha. What in particular ambao wanapatia you as Amina, labda tuseme you're a positive person, but your cycle iko na watu ambao kuna a lot of negativity. How does it affect you?
You know, like for me, an empathetic person. Like, nikiona huyu yapitia kitu fulani and I cannot help that person. Like mimi pia najipata na distress kwa sababu ya stress za mtu mwingine, but I'm trying to reduce hiyo. Like my levels of empathy
because it affects you.
It affects me to a point I have sleepless nights trying to think of a solution ya kumsaidia.
Matatizo ya mtu yanakukosesha usingizi.
They really do. Yani, I don't know. Just anybody. Kama the past 3 days, I've not been sleeping because I have been talking to a parent. She has an autistic child. Alafu, like alikuwa anaelezea the challenges ambazo yeye yapitia. And I can relate to his challenges. So I'm trying to find ways ambazo maybe I can ease the situation. Yani to a point yanifanya silali natafuta solution.
And you think that's healthy? You being affected by other people's problems?
It's not healthy. That's why I'm trying to reduce my empathy levels and the unhealthy stresses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Javan tunamalizia. I've seen a problem. She has a lot of problems. But one ya kwamba mtu you are being affected by other people's well-being. Like you have kuna marafiki, you have your circle of friends. Mtu akona shida zake ama she or him is not okay. To an extent wewe unakuwa affected. How do you deal with that?
For me, let's be honest with each other. Everybody is going through something.
Kwa hivyo utaki matatizo ya mtu.
Yeah, matatizo ya mtu. If there is how I can help, if I cannot help, Mungu because wanasemanga every man for yourself. So ukianza kuchukua stress za watu sana, I think that almost affected me sometime. I visited a friend and then nikapata the environment when she was not great. I started thinking of how do I help her? How do I do everything? I did what I could do on that day. Sasa nikarudi kwa nyumba tena nikajiuliza nikamsaidia aje. Nikijiangalia kwangu kwa nyumba
na shida zako
kuna mtoto nyumbani anataka uniform, napigiwa simu na nini mgonjwa nini. So if I had 10,000, nichukue 10,000 yote nipee yule kwa sababu nataka kumsaidia. How about how we happen when pia wananitegemea? It will be a very big challenge. Again, one painful truth, we cannot change the entire world. So let's do just what we can do, as long as we try to find solution. But kila mtu kuna tatizo. Hata huyu mwenye ako kwa mansion, mwenye ako na gari, akona stress yake tu kidogo. So let's just do that. So kuchukua shida ya mtu
ubebe kama yako itakuwa affect na wewe pia utakosa raha.
Itakuwa.
I think we can call it a quit, not a quit, but you can call it a day from there. Okay. Any parting shot labda tuseme anything to add ama kuongelea tu pale nje about health and wellbeing. What can you say?
You should, kama you find yourself that you need help, maybe you are an introvert, and labda nikimwambia mtu fulani hata like I want to get the help. It's okay, utafute hata kama sai kuna ChatGPT. You can find someone ambaye si lazima yule ambaye umemzoea. Find someone else to talk, kwa sababu the more you keep things to yourself, the more you get hurt and the more you ruin your mental health.
Thank you so much. Javan, your parting shots.
Yeah, my parting shot would be everybody is going through something. Let's first understand everybody you're talking to mwelewe. Hata before utakia kuelewa. Yeah, just elewa that there's somebody going through something. Mimi uko nje nikiendesha kwa barabara. Kidogo unafika unahujia mtu mmoja. Hakusikii. Mpaka inafika uko karibu na yeye anashtuka. So ukianza kugombanisha mtu kama huyo ama kumtusi kwenda huko ujue so let us just understand it from that point. And then also I would also wish to tell the youths outside there, if you have a problem, reach out. Itakusaidia sana. Mimi naambianga my friends, usilale njaa na niko na 100, mimi naenda kula nyama. Naweza kutumia 50 nibaki na 50. Kule mboga. Tusukume hiyo siku. Lakini usinyamaze eti unaogopa. Sijui watanisema. Wangapi wamesema? Hata sisi tumesema, lakini bado we are still human beings. And then to everybody again, when somebody reaches out to you to help, let us help.
Be considerate.
Yes, let us help. Hata sisi ni Mungu ametusaidia mpaka tumefika. I'm a strong believer of the word of God.
Okay.
And we are who we are today just because of Christ. So let's support each other where we can.
Thank you so much. It's been an amazing session. Nicha kusema kwamba reach out, talk to friend, talk to anyone. Amesema kuna ChatGPT pia na ChatGPT. Kuna kila kitu. If you think you need help, even if you don't think that you need help, kindly seek help. Eat healthy, kula vizuri, usikule machapati kama mtigizo uko nyuma. Kula chapati 8 kwa siku. And we calling a day kama kaida. I've been your host Salim. Do not forget to subscribe, to follow us, to share, to view, to like our content in all our social media platforms at Let's Voice Podcaster. Until next time, bye-bye.